It is possible to buy a $100 smartphone in this era of expensive options. One great example is the iPhone 6s. I remembered when it was first launched last September 2015 when it was a huge upgrade from the iPhone 6, wherein Bengate was known. Do you think that the 5-year-old iPhone 6s can be your daily driver this 2020? Let's find out in this video. Hi guys, Remy here again, and let's dive right into it. Here are my top 5 reasons why the iPhone 6s is still worth it in 2020. Price. The first best reason for buying the iPhone 6s in 2020 is its price. For the people who want to experience the iOS ecosystem for the first time, the iPhone 6s is a great option to start. For $100, you can have important features that some expensive smartphones don't have. The iPhone 6s is the best value iPhone in terms of price in 2020. Even though it is not equipped with latest and greatest specs, it is more than enough for people who just want to have an iPhone which can basically do anything for just $100. What I love about the iPhone 6s design is its small form factor. Smartphones these days are getting bigger and bigger, and there are still some people who prefer phones that can easily fit right into their pockets and not worrying if it's gonna fall off, or phones which we can easily grip with one hand comfortably. Good thing that the iPhone 6s has this small form factor and not minimizing its functionality. In terms of its build, the aluminum still feels premium up to this day, and you will not worry about scratching your phone easily since it's not a glass back. Internals. The Apple A9 chipset with 2 gigs of RAM, the iPhone 6s still has a smooth performance this 2020. There are just a few delays in opening some apps, but it doesn't hinder the functionality of it. When side by side with the iPhone XS Max, the delay is noticeable, but it is still more than enough for its price, and to think these phones are 3 years apart. For the OS, it came with iOS 9, and from the WWDC updates, looks like the iPhone 6s can be upgraded to the new iOS 14. So for 2020, until the next major iOS update, Apple still supports it. Display. The iPhone 6s display is, in my opinion, a good display. Not the best like the AMOLED screens, but it can be better to some people who don't prefer AMOLED screens. If you're the type of person who appreciates the IPS LCD display, and if you're not bothered by the 4.7-inch screen, then the iPhone 6s is a great way to go for this 2020. By the way, it has the same 326 ppi density from iPhone 7, 8, and the XR. Functional features. There are some features that some people want on their daily driver this 2020, like the physical home button. It is not a feature though, but to some, it has been great experience having the physical home button. The iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus were the last iPhones to have the physical home button. I tried using my iPhone 6s this 2020, and to my surprise, I was fond of using the physical home button with the second generation Touch ID. In my opinion, having these, the iPhone 6s still is a little beast in 2020. Also, it has a good old headphone jack, and it was the last iPhone to have it. Like I said in my previous videos that some people prefer to have wired headphone or to have aux-in capability phone for the car. Lastly, the iPhone 6s still has the 3D Touch, which in my opinion is very useful to toggle shortcuts in different apps. Sadly, 3D Touch is not in the iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max, and also the new iPhone SE. So if you prefer having the 3D Touch in 2020, the iPhone 6s is a great deal for you. Just make sure when buying used or refurbished, always check the phone first, especially its battery. When its battery health is below 85%, you should have it changed so that you can use it with maximum performance and can last you a day. When the batteries are in its peak good health capacity, then you can experience the iPhone 6s at its best. When you're looking for the best value iPhone with a small form factor, having an LCD display, smooth and fast performance, and having features that are functional, then the iPhone 6s is a great deal this 2020. The latest is not necessarily the greatest. With some old flagship phones, you can get the best value out of them and not losing a lot of cash. That's it for my review on the iPhone 6s in 2020. If you like this video, please click like and also please subscribe and click the notification bell for more content on tech. This has been Remy. See you on my next video. Bye!